Hey everybody, this is Tracey from Tracey's Art and Craft, and I am back for the Chat, Chill and Collage Tuesdays. So today I'm just going to be collaging on book page for to make some journaling cards. So we're going to be making those together today. So I thought I'd bring you along, give you a little view of something else you can collage on. It doesn't have to be you don't have to have a book specifically for it. So first of all, I'm just going to rip out a few pages. This book page I use for as a glue book, and usually when I've finished up a page and I've made it sticky, I'll glue it in half and make what can turn into a journaling card, or I'll fold them up so they can be bookmarks and things like that, but I have run out of them, so I'm just going to make them up as I go along here. So I hope you're all well today and you're all doing well. I wasn't about on Monday to do a video, and that is because my brain condition has flared up again, and so I was in considerable pain all weekend. It hasn't really eased off. It's easing off a tiny bit, but enough for me to be sitting here and doing this with you guys. But honestly, still in quite a bit of pain. But you know, we just carry on, don't we? There's no good moaning about it. There's no good just moping and feeling sorry for yourself, because that's not going to get you anywhere, is it? So another way to glue these is if you just glue down the whole length. I just roughly glue them. I tend to do things like sew on them and stuff like that anyway, so it doesn't become a problem. There we go. And then you've got yourself either a bookmark or a belly band, something like that. So yeah, I'm just going to glue some of these together and then we can get collaging on them. I'll find some papers out. I was thinking of using actually some of my new papers that I just which I showed last week. So I've got a busy day ahead of me today. I'm going to be finishing off sorting out my house, which I wasn't able to do this weekend. I usually do a big sort of clean on Sunday and things, ready for when my children go back to school, so that I can have my house back somewhat. But I wasn't able to do it this weekend, so I'm hoping to be able to get some of that done today. Other than that, I will be filming, hopefully, and I've got a ton of studying to do. I've got another essay due in at the beginning of February, so I have got so much studying to do for that. So I'm absolutely bogged down busy at the moment. But I don't mind being busy. I quite like being busy. Keeps me occupied. If I'm not occupied, I'm usually getting in trouble. So I don't mind being busy. Yeah, so hopefully my brain can just hold out for a little longer and behave itself for a little longer, so that I can get some of this stuff done. But I've got a good week ahead planned for me. Oh, I've got to rip that. Not to worry, I'm sure when we collage it, it will thicken up. We'll still use it. It'll be fine. Yeah, I've got quite a busy week ahead of me planned. I have Friday, my husband is going to be taking me out. My birthday's coming up at the end of this month. So my husband's going to take me out Friday, and he says he's going to take me shopping. He knows, you know, for my birthday and things, he'd rather take me out shopping than to buy for me. And that's because he knows I love a good shopping trip and things like that. So he likes to do that for me. So I'll definitely have next week some junk journal haul videos where I've done a big shop and for my birthday, and I'm able to show you a few bits that I've bought. So I've got that coming up on Friday, and I think we're going to have a meal as well. There we go, let's start off with these. And then also have to do a big food shop and things like that weekend, so just mega busy. Let's have a look at some of these papers that I have. I love these ones, so I think I might use some of these. These are super pretty. So again, these are from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She's linked down in the description box if you want to know where I get my digitals from. I pay for my digitals, although Tina has given me a few free ones. These ones I did pay for myself. So just so you know where they come from and whatnot. She was just kind and gave me a few free ones. But she's a super lovely lady, she really is. So I'm just going to take off all the edges now. Again, I'm using my tearing ruler. This tearing ruler, in case anybody doesn't know, I made, my husband made for me. And basically I wanted a tearing ruler, but I don't like keep bringing in plastic into the house. There's enough plastic out there in the world. We don't need more. So if I could save buying more plastic, and plus they're so expensive. I looked at it and I thought, oh my god, just for a ruler with notches in it. So then I showed my husband what I wanted and asked him if he could make it out of an old school ruler that used to be my children's, and it's really sort of chipped and it's quite flimsy now. And so what he did was he just took a little file. I have got a file here somewhere. And he took a file and just rubbed notches into it. But you could equally do it on like a concrete step or, you know, a sharp stone. Definitely some flint would definitely take notches out of plastic. So yeah, you know, if you want a tearing ruler, there's no reason why you can't use an old ruler or, you know, go out and get a 30p one or something. Because you don't need to be adding more plastic into the world, you know, there's enough out there. So if you've got it laying around, might as well reuse, that's what I say. And all of my art is very much like that. If I've got it laying around, I'd rather reuse than go out and buy more. So I'd rather find ways to reuse things. Now when I collage, you know, I always go over the edges a little bit. You can trim those up, but and make sure you've got everything covered, and then you can trim it up and make it neat and do what you want with that. I want something a bit lighter, so I'm just going to have a little look to see what else I've got in here. Oh, well, there's some really pretty bits in here. You can tell I haven't been near this kit for a little while, because I didn't even remember what pretty things were in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rip this one out. Just like that. So today, yeah, I'm going to be working in mostly rectangles and squares, rather than my random, oh, come on, grip. There we go. Rather than my random collaging that I tend to do. Just what I feel like. I probably will change halfway through this video, to be honest, so no need to worry. I think I'm going to have it in this corner. Actually, I changed my mind last minute. I'm just going to glue that down, that white edge I'll cut off at the end. Again, I'm using Plit Stick, but I will be doing some random stitching on this, so it's not a problem. I'm always getting glue on my table, it's getting worse. So that's too thin, we'll leave that for now. Oh look, see, this is why I use a ruler to rip, because I have to tear things really stupid. I can't just tear things in a straight line. There we go, that's better. I'm just going to put glue straight onto this card here. There we go. I'll trim that up in just a little while. We'll just put that aside. So yeah, I'm not very careful with my desk, I've got to be honest. But then that's why I have cutting boards, you know. That's exactly what they're for, isn't it? To protect the desk underneath. So, because if I didn't have it, my desk would be ruined by now if I didn't go through my cutting boards. But I do need to get another one soon. I think I might have that bird on there once I finish this. Let's just, I'm going to randomly tear this one, or fussy tear as they say. Tearing around the edge. So yeah, some of the symptoms of my brain condition, one is extreme pain, and I probably will go into more detail about what I have at some point. I kind of don't like talking about it, honestly, because I don't like receiving sympathy or anything for it, because it's I just live with it, you know. It's not difficult for me to live with, so I don't know, I don't like getting people feeling sorry for me or anything like that. But I probably will just explain it to some of you guys at some point. But yeah, one of the symptoms is incredible pain, which is very hard to live with when that flares up. And another one that I've been suffering from, which is actually new, I have never had it before, is tremors. Luckily those have stopped, but yeah, yesterday was particularly bad, and so was Sunday, and the tremors just were throughout my whole body. So yeah, that wasn't very nice. That was somewhat unpleasant, but you know, I'm feeling quite a bit better for that now. Speech is obviously another one, so I do have trouble speaking when I have these episodes. Hang on. I think I'll stick that on and cut that round actually. So yeah, sometimes for size wise, when you're collaging, it's easier just to stick something on and then cut round at the end. And then I wanted to pop this on because it's super, super cute. So as you can see, I'm really into like the grungy stuff this month. but already I'm starting to think about doing a blue journal or something, so I'm already starting to think about what else I can do instead. Let me just cut these down so you can see what they look like, because I always forget to finish them off for you guys, and I want you to be able to see the difference it makes when you finish it off. So at first it looks messy, but there's a real big difference between you know what it was to what it becomes. Oh, let's put these bits over here for collage and with. These ones are rubbish. So there we go. That could be a bookmark. You could back that, or you could leave it, because I think it looks quite nice with book page or bookmark. Or it could be a belly band, anything like that. So that's just going to go in my tub of, I have a tub up here of things I've completed and I need to sew, or not sew, it depends. I'll go through and see which ones I want sewn and which ones I don't. So these are all mostly completed bits and pieces, except for that one's a picture. I'll use that one, I think. Might use that on here. So yeah, I always put them into a big box and then you know, go through them, go sit down at the sewing machine and go through them all in one go. I currently have quite a bit to sew actually, because I've also got my daughter's brownies badges need to be sewn on, and she's got a dress which the strap broke off, so I've got to sew that back on. And my curtains need trimming up, because I've got long curtains, thinking that would be a good idea. And then winter came and I found out that actually it's blocking all my heaters, so I've got to turn up my curtains because I can't have long ones. It just doesn't work in this house and it's making the house cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this boy on here. Boy, girl. In the olden days they did sometimes put boys in what looked like a dress, so I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around all this. There we go. Oh, cute. I'll use this, we can use this in our collage in a moment. You know, so I'll put it aside because there may be a little gap I need to cover up or something like that, so. Oh, I love that, it's cute. So there we go, there's another one that will go into that same box. That just gives you a little view now of what they look like. That's upside down, so I'm going to turn this upside down. There we go. Oops, glue everywhere again. See, I'm quite clumsy. I'm still a little bit shaky. And that all comes from just getting over this episode, but just one of those things. So I'm just trying to use up all these little bits that I've made to the side of me, because otherwise I will end up with a whole big pile of little bits that I'm not using. And they'll just end up in my way. Oh, come on. It's always moving on me. So this piece of paper now is getting somewhat sticky, and I can show you what I do in my glue book when it becomes too sticky. So this is where it's become too sticky now. So what I'll do is I'll just run some glue around it and then fold. Doesn't matter that it's ripped because it'll all get collaged, and then that goes with the pile of other ones that I'm going to make. And now I have a nice clean page ready to use. I think I'll leave those little bits for now. So, busy week ahead of me. I can't wait now. I'm so excited to go out with my husband because of COVID and things like that. We've avoided going out for quite some time really, and we haven't had many date nights or things like that. And we used to have loads all the time. We used to basically drop the kids off at school and then just go out together on a little date. And we haven't done that in so long. So I'm really looking forward to going out with him again. Me and my husband are very close as a couple. Been through thick and thin really, so we've become very close now. So yeah, we really do enjoy going out on our little mini dates. You know, we always do it during the day. We don't really go out in the evening or anything like that. You know, because we just take up that opportunity for while the kids are at school, and we like being home for the children, you see. And the children respond well to it, you know, they really enjoy having their parents home and around them all the time, so that's something we don't want to stop, even though they're getting a little bit older. But, you know, we do put some time aside that we can be just husband and wife together, go out and do something together. So I'm really looking forward to it. Do I want another image on here at all? I'm thinking one of my ladies. Let's have a look, see what I've got. So this is just a little folio thing I've made. It's actually fallen apart, so I've got to shove it through the sewing machine as well, which I can't be bothered. I'm quite lazy when it comes to my own tools. If it was for somebody, it would be, you know, much better, but it's not. It's for me, so I don't really care. It's bad, really, isn't it? I should probably take more care of my things, but it's a tool and it works. So I'm just inking this up a little bit so it isn't quite so grey and it's got a slight brown tinge to it. There we go, and so it just fits in a little bit better with the background. And do you know what? I've just glued this and I've just had an idea. I think I want to put some doily or something behind her. Let me just see what I've got in my trolley. If I've got any to hands. I've got some brown paper. Oh, I think I found some. Yeah, we have some. I don't want quite that much. Just a little bit. That's perfect. So I'm just going to stick it down real quick like that. And then grab this. There, pretty. I like that. I think it's so pretty. Right, on to the next one. Let's grab another journaling card. Let's grab this big piece. Let's slap that on. How are you enjoying all these collage days that we're doing? I hope you're enjoying them. I find collage really, really super relaxing, so I definitely enjoy it. Because you don't have to think about it and there's no pressure. Doesn't matter if it turns out wrong or right or anything. I really like this piece, but I don't think it's quite wide enough. No, it's not. I think I'll save that for another one. Let's see. Let's use some lighter pages. I'm definitely going to be using her for a journal cover, so I will just tear this page off and use this page. And I'll keep her for the journal cover. Sorry, my shapes have come back. There we go. It's cute. I want something just along that line there to cut off that line. It's not quite so prominent. I'm just having a look at the things I've got. I think I might add this onto it. Just here. So sorry about hitting the camera there with the paper. So if you do have shaky hands like me, just putting your finger underneath can help steady both hands when you're cutting. That's just a good little tip there for anyone that does struggle like me. I really enjoyed that collaboration that I did on Friday. That was so much fun. There's going to be another 2 of those each Friday, which is fun. And I managed to find a lot more crafters that I had never come across before. So that's good, because you know I watch the videos as well as make videos. I do watch a lot of videos too. Maybe a word as well. Let's have a word. What's this one? Energy. No, we don't want energy. I don't have any energy. Peaceful. Yeah, I like that one. I'm just going to take the corners off because I've left the corners on this one. There we go. Sorry about that, we got cut off. I don't know where I was at. So that's just how that card's turned out so far. I know we were still on this card, but I don't know what we were talking about, so I apologise for being cut off. What were we saying? Do you know what, for the life of me, I can't remember. Well, we were definitely talking about something, weren't we? Because my mouth was definitely moving. What were we talking about? I was saying about the collaboration was fun. Maybe we got cut off around there. So I've got 2 more Fridays of that coming up. And I met some lovely new crafters, which is going to be lovely because I do watch a lot of YouTube as well. Do you know what? I don't know what on earth, where I was, what I'm doing, where I am. I have these moments. So yeah. One day I will go out and get myself a proper camera and not use my phone, and then hopefully it'll stop cutting off after every 30 minutes. But I have tried to change the settings, and they don't change on this phone. The same with the autofocus, which keeps blurring everything on my videos. That doesn't change on this phone, so we just have to work with what we've got, don't we? Yes, we do. So yeah. Oh, this side's nice. I don't think I want that as well. What do I have on this one? This would be really nice. I might just use this piece here as well. Let's just whip some of these up. So of course you don't have to use these as little cards. These are from the ephemera pack. And you don't have to use them as little cards at all. I sometimes do, but sometimes I use them for collage. So there's definitely no sort of way that you have to use them. No rules. And plus, you know, when you take these digikits and you use them in your own way, you're creating your own piece of art then, aren't you? So I think what I'll do is I'll decorate this one up with you, and then I think we'll probably stop there. And, you know, be done with that. Especially because my Pritt stick's running out as well. There we go, so let's cut this one down to see how this one looks. I love cutting them down. It's always a bit of a surprise on how they're going to turn out. Some glue on the back there. Oh, that one looks lovely. I love that one. Let's put this little bit of doily on here somewhere. It's lost there, doesn't it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Also using Tina's stuff. Maybe we'll carry on. Oh no, actually. So this last paper you just saw with the little girl on as well, that was from Smart Digital, or Smart Art Digital, or one of those, Smart Digital Art. She's linked down below. And these girls here are all from that kit too. These are little babies. She's got loads of different kits, so she's got kits that are good for kits that are good for card making, kits that are good for junk journaling. I mean, she's just got loads. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I pay for all my kits by myself with my own money. And I'm only sharing with you people that I know print out perfect every single time. So I've gotten this, it's printed out perfect. I've downloaded, press print, and what you're seeing here is on good quality paper, but standard printing. So if you did a good quality printing as well, you know, the highest quality on your settings, if you did that, I think I want something behind that actually. Yeah, if you did that, you would get a better quality on the picture. But I only do standard quality. I find that to do just fine. What do I want in the background of this? These papers I've got. Oops. Maybe something pinky? Yeah, I think that would be nice. So I'm just gonna, don't want it torn though. I probably want it torn. Let's tear it. Maybe we'll want some of the flowers on it. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty, wouldn't it? Get that out of the way. So yeah, another problem I have is insomnia. And currently I am crafting early hours of the morning because my insomnia has kicked in and apparently my brain doesn't want to go to sleep. So I find if I do something and then try to go to sleep, I'm usually able to then. But if I don't and I just go straight in with trying to go to sleep, then I'm not going to be able to. So it's better for me to, you know, come downstairs and do a little something today. I thought I'd get this video done for you guys. If you find a colour doesn't tie in with what you've got, if you get an ink that's similar to the backgrounds and just ink on that, it ties it in just a little bit, especially if it's just a light inking. You don't need a heavy inking at all. So, you know, just probably one of your dry daubers or something. I think that is so pretty. Oh, I love that. That's going to be a beautiful belly band, that will. With some really nice like stitching going around the edge. So there we are. What have we made today? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little peek again at what we've made. So from what I can see, 4 pieces. So I've got 1 journaling card and I've got 3 bookmark / belly bands, whatever you want to use them for really. I mean, there could even be pockets if you glued just 3 sides down. You could have a little pocket there as well. So, or it could be a flip, you know, if you put some coffee dye paper on there maybe, and then, you know, you could glue it down like that and have a little flip. Anything like that. Yeah, so that is what we've created today. I've been a bit slow, but you know, I'm getting tired now, so hopefully I'll be able to sleep. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. My store is just down in the description box below. If you wish to become a member, that is also just down in the description box below. I do have at the moment in my store 30% off until the end of February. Just to say thank you to all of you guys for watching. So I'm only really advertising that on here. So the code is down in the description box. It's thanks22. So do go have a look at that if you wish to. I will have before the end of February a couple more journals going in as well. so that should be good. Yeah, what else? Yep, all the digital artists that I use are all linked in the description box below. Even the ones I haven't used today, I do link them all usually. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Maybe another art journaling thing. Or I really want to start a new junk journal. I tell you what, before I film that, I'm going to give you guys a chance to comment in the description box. You comment in the description box what you'd like to see. Would you like to see me make some sort of ephemera that you don't know how to make? Or would you like to see me make a junk journal this week? Or would you like to see me do some more art journaling? You tell me. You tell me and I'll do whatever you guys say. And in fact, it'll help me a lot because I'm so indecisive this week. I can't decide what to do or when to do it. So yeah, you guys let me know what you'd like to see and I will film it. So bye for now. I hope you have a wonderful day and all my best wishes to you all. Bye for now. Bye.